What's going on, people? Hey, I know that not everybody uses the same system that I do, but if you are, or if you're lost, or whatever it may be, setting up alerts is obviously a really good thing to do. TradingView has some pretty cool abilities. Just uploaded another video on how to do it for whole groups, depending on what you want to do. So you're not having to do this individually. But let's say that you do want it. Let's say you only like to trade one or two instruments, and you want to put some alerts in. Obviously, you've got one for price, which is easy. Just add button, right? You can press an alert. Now it's going to add it there. That's one way if you're wanting price action to come down to a certain spot first. But for safety trade users, so we see that we just had this little buy stop, this buy on NAS, right? Green, 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 red, right? Green, green, higher time frame right here. Checked in, came back down to the 3-minute, right? Created the gap. Blue stays high, pink comes down, purple stays high, pink crosses. So something that I like to kind of do is that I didn't know TradingView could do is you can actually make an alert with other types of with multiple parameters. So instead of just saying one thing. So for sake, kind of showing what this looks like. Okay. Let's say that we want to go off of snipers only, which is really what we should be doing, right? So if that's the case, then what I like to do is I like to say, okay, what I want to do is I want the safety trade sniper, right? Blue line, okay, to be greater than, right? We want that to be greater than 95%, okay, on the 3-minute, okay? And then that's one parameter, right? That's one piece of our rules coming to do the sniper, right? But what's another piece? What's another rule, right? That the pink is down low. So now we're going to add a condition. This is where it starts to get fun. I didn't know this for a long time. You're going to add a condition, and we're going to say that the pink sniper must be, and then less than. Thank you, Jesus, for me remembering math. Simple. Okay. And we're going to do the value needs to be less than, let's say, 5, okay, on the 3-minute, right? Because we want that pink down low, okay? So now we have essentially the two rules for that sniper, right? But now we need to know kind of when this essentially is going to happen, right? So then we're also going to add another condition. We're going to say, again, now when the sniper, okay, blue, okay, is, let's say, below, let's even say maybe 15%, right? But we're going to change this now to the 1-minute because now we're talking about this chart, okay? So now when the blue, and actually I need to do this, is less than, okay, 15, okay, and we're going to add that. And then what's another one that we can do? Well, we can get into our trades on the buys, right? When that pink crosses the blue, right? We see that right here. Price action crosses. I actually missed this one, and it goes up, right? And this went for some good. I think it was like 40 points from the time it crossed, right? Yep, 40 some points, and then obviously it's a 3-minute sell, right? So talked to a member yesterday. Can we buy up into the sells, right? Can we sell down into the buys? Absolutely. Okay, so we're not doing price, right? Oh, now I lost my place here. So let me go back. So now we want when the sniper blue is less than, okay, 15% on the 1-minute. Okay, now we have, well, I think I already had that one. Let's just see what this one is. Yep, that's the blue, okay? And this one, now we're going to say, let's say when the pink, okay, when the pink is crossing up, okay? But you're also going to pick the sniper, okay? Because what is it crossing? We're going to say the blue, okay? Now you can add one more condition on this. You could say, let's say that the BS detector histogram is less than 0, which is telling us that we have a buy stop on the 1-minute. There you go. Okay. We can do it where it triggers every time. It's open-ended. Okay, the message. So for this one, right, we would sit here and say alert name. Okay, 1 minute. It's a 3 minute. And actually, I like to do the symbol first, right? So NAS 1 minute to 3 minute buy stop entry. And I have a couple of these. Okay, so you're going to name that. And then you're also going to put it inside your message. If you don't put it inside your message, then it comes with all that crazy code stuff, and then it just gets crazy, and then you just apply. Okay, let's see what this is saying. It says it may not operate as intended because obviously the snipers move, and so but these actually, you know, when these things go off, when I have them created, they work really well. So there's lots of different ways. I'll give you some other ones that I do. Let's say that you know, we talk about how things operate in between blue lines, right? So let's say that I want to know every time, you know, price touches or gets close to a 5 minute blue line. Well, we had a touch here, right? And we like to get these ricochets. One thing that you can do is you go up to that time frame, click on the 3. Okay, you're gonna put add an alert. Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna leave price, because what we're saying is we want to know when price is crossing. You can do crossing down on, or just crossing in general. So anytime maybe when it comes back up, let's just leave it as crossing. Then you're gonna go to your core system, because your blue line is a part of your core, right? Look at that thing is just, so, you know, it wouldn't have given you an alert, right? Sometimes you can put, I don't know, I've never played with this entering the channel. Let me see. Entering channel value. I don't know if that one will work or not. I just like to do the crossings. Okay, I'm gonna put safety trade. I'm gonna come down here and I'm gonna put blue line. Same as chart, 5 minute. Okay, that's it. And I'm gonna make sure I come to my message, and it's gonna say, you know, NAS 5 minute blue line touch. Now, why would I want to know that? Well, we know that 5 minute, 1 minute, whatever it may, you know, our blue lines, right, let us know essentially, one, when they're probably about to retrace, but it also gives you an idea of when to look for certain buys, right? Those higher time frame buys. So like right now, this 5 minute blue line touch is an hour buy stop. That's kind of what's needed. It has to touch that 5 minute at least. Sometimes it's got to do the 7. So you can see, and again, for those of you who don't have our system, I'm sorry that you don't have our system. Let me get that off there. This is from another meeting. Take that off. These blue lines are something that make this system crazy, stupid, awesome. You can see it came down. I knew it was going to come back down that 5 minute. I played it down this first time this morning right after open. Didn't get the second one and been messing around, so didn't catch the third. But we're prepping, right? All that was bringing this 1 hour to reload back down. I wouldn't be surprised if FOMC today is the 17th of June, if FOMC just takes off. So now that we've had our first, kind of second, that was really tiny, but third sell off on the 5 minute, I really think we're looking for this turnaround here. I'm going to be looking for the turnaround, especially at 1330 for FOMC. So we'll see how that plays out. But again, now you kind of know, hey, I should probably be looking at the 1 hour chart to see if that's essentially ready, right? So I got my 1 hour buy, so it came down, it touched again. So 5 minutes really correlate to good 30 minute and 1 hour buys. Let's change this up. And so you can do these alerts on multiple time frames, right? So again, you can just say, hey, I want to know when pink is crossing up. You just got to mess with those little time frames and make sure you're moving your indicators, or you're saying what in your indicator. So if anybody wants more training on that, or wants to help to kind of learn it, or you're having a hard time, just let me know and I can hop on and show you. But I use a lot of these alerts. They just kind of help me know. I mean, I put one in for Kroger, hitting its 4 hour like 2 days ago. It hit this morning, and so that kind of got my attention. And now I think it's going to go down to the 7 hour blue line. And so once it hits that 7 hour, I'll be looking at some options. And that's it. I think that's all I want to kind of to show you. And let's see, are we setting up good for a 4 hour? I believe we are. Yes, we are. I definitely would have liked this to come down a little bit more, but it didn't. This would have been nice for it to come down right down here. Maybe that 7-minute blue line would have been a lot better. So again, I can put in an alert. Some people would just come over here, and put their price, and you can do that as well, right? Say, hey, I want to know when price gets to here. At least it's close enough, right? We talk about horseshoes and hand grenades. Could have done that on the 5-minute because sometimes they'll reach out, but they won't touch. But then again, you're going off that price instead of every time it really is at the blue line. And then that price, that's another way to do it too. So sometimes I'll do this as well and just say, hey, I just want to move this, put this a little bit higher. So I could definitely see FOMC taking this down to the 7-minute blue line. Watch out, folks. We'll see what happens.